Well, today I'm honored to welcome a little up-and-coming basketball team to the White House called the world champion Miami Heat. This team traveled a long road to get to where they are. In 2011, the Heat got all the way to the finals, only to come up short. But when you fall, the real test is whether you can ignore the naysayers, pick yourself up, and come back stronger. And that's true in basketball, but it's also true in life. That's exactly what these guys did. That team mentality, with everybody doing their part, is what finally put the Heat over the top.
This was an incredible experience for all the players, staff, everybody in the organization, and families. It's a culmination of an incredible year for us. It's an honor for us to be here in the White House.
I mean, we're in the White House. I mean, and Coach said, Brad said it's real casual, so, I mean, we kids from Chicago and Dallas, Texas, and Michigan and Ohio and South Dakota, Miami. I mean, and we're in the White House right now. This is like, hey, Mama, I made it.
It was surreal. It doesn't seem real. You know, you're a kid growing up, you see the president on television, you see the president in books, and, going through school, but you never think at any point in time that he would actually say your name, you'd be able to shake his hand or whatever the case may be.
We got a 10-day contract left.
Yeah.
Pick my man up.
You guys could use a shooter.
My point guard. When we came here and played him on his birthday, he talked about, cracked a couple jokes. Me and him played on the same team, so we didn't win but one game. We talked about that. And so we just shared a lot of moments, a lot of laughs. It was just cool and it's fun, to kind of have the rapport.
And at the post-game press conferences, he dressed well enough to land himself in GQ magazine. Show him your kicks here. Right. If any of you can pull this off, other than Dwayne Wade, let me know.
I always got to add a little something to it. The president noticed it, and he brought it up, so, I did something right.
No, he said, I know you've been playing a lot of basketball, but he thanked me for, this summer, being a part of the USA team and doing the things that we did to represent the country.
We spent a lot of time looking like tourists, taking pictures and posing in front of pictures, and all the history that's in this building is really humbling.
Well, you want to document these moments, we have families, we have kids, we want to show the world that, we're just like everyone else. We have this unbelievable gift and talent to play the game of basketball, but we're human, and we enjoy, these moments just like, anyone else on the street would come in the White House, it's some place that, has an unbelievable history, and you just want to take a little bit of history with you.
Following a truly memorable day visiting the White House and meeting the president, the Heat would look to raise the spirits of some wounded veterans who have recently returned from overseas at the Walter Reed Bethesda National Military Medical Center.
I think a lot of people see us out on the floor and see what we do. They call us heroes, but these wounded soldiers are the real heroes.
Hello, how are you? Good. Nice to meet you, man. We just want to let them know that we care and just, do a small thing to kind of uplift their day. And, we keep hearing that it goes a long way for them.
They allow us to do what we do. They keep us free. To have a few minutes or an hour or two out of our time to give to them, it's huge. It's huge to their lives. It uplifts them even more. I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thanks for visiting, man. I know you're busy.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Thank you for everything you've done for the country. We appreciate it.
It's real great, seeing these NBA players. I haven't seen them, in person ever. So just to see them come visit Wounded Warriors is a great honor. I'm so happy.
It's nice to see people that care. Nice to see a different change on the rotation for us here. So it was pretty big.
It's just very humbling to be there, and I'm glad that we was able to come here and just share a moment and share a second, of the time and of our life as well.
What these guys do, they defend this country and they get hurt in the process. And, hopefully we can help out, if only a little bit, to their on their road to recovery.
In the White House, the president had all the attention as the stars of your Miami Heat, family and friends walking around. Oh, the Marine Band even playing as folks were waiting And then it was into the East Room for the president to address and honor your Miami Heat. Coach Spoelstra also a moment to address the crowd, talking about how his team is a true American inspiration, overcoming criticism and failure to become champions. Genuine enjoyment. That's the best way to describe the experience for the Miami Heat players, coaching staff, and organization all on hand as POTUS number 44 got his number 44 with a packed East Room looking on hand. Spo, how was the trip to the People's House?
This was an incredible experience for all the players, the staff, everybody in the organization, and the families. It's a culmination of an incredible year for us. It's an honor for us to be here in the White House.
It's obviously cool, you know, anytime you get to come to the White House, but when you get a president who shares the love of the game the same way you love the game of basketball, it makes it a little bit more special. So, very cool moment. I think, as Brian said when we got up on the stage, you know, you got to understand where we all from. You know, we was all kids aspiring to be, you know, successful one day, and now we're at the White House.
Well, first of all, I didn't even know I was going to speak, but he was like, hey, go ahead. It's your world. And I was, you know, but I don't know. It's just, you know, just not taking, you know, these moments for granted.
He was proud of our accomplishment and really the road that it took us to get there. And he mentioned that, and that meant a lot to our guys. Dealing with the adversity, dealing with all the criticism, he can relate to that, and persevering at the end. You know, so it's a special day.